So first, they tried propaganda. It didn't work by Michael Langley.
But Captain Traoré and Burkina Faso, their gold reserves, that is all those proceeds are just in exchange to protect the junta regime.
Now they are trying peaceful approach. I don't think that is going to work. Just in Burkina Faso, USA, President Trump sent an emissary to Ouagadougou, but Traoré granted no audience. So first they tried propaganda, it didn't work. Burkina Faso's president is using the gold for himself. Now they have sent someone to go and talk to Burkina Faso in a peaceful way. You know how they used to do that, peaceful talk. If you allow us, we will do this for your country, we'll do this for your... Nah, Ibrahim Traoré said no. Ibrahim Traoré wasn't there. Now let me read this to you. President Trump sent an emissary to Ouagadougou, but Traoré granted no audience. At the initiative of President Donald Trump, U.S Deputy Assistant Secretary of State for West Africa, Will Stevens, visited the Burkina capital on Tuesday, May 27th. In the evening, he was received by the Minister of Foreign Affairs, Regional Cooperation and Burkina Abroad. The U.S. envoy said he came to reinstate the United States' commitment to rebuilding strong cooperation with Burkina Faso. Now, this is what they said, in quote, "I came today with a message from Trump, which is to work together to build a pragmatic relation based on mutual respect and respect for each country's sovereignty." So right now, they are going to tell us that they want to respect the sovereignty of the Sahel states. I believe that right now, they have seen that, Ibrahim Traoré meant business when he said they have to leave their country, or when he asked them to leave their country. Now they have seen that he is a businessman, he is standing on business.
Our country has long been in a very complicated system. Most of you who are young like me, we were born into this system. But that's not what can allow Burkina to thrive. Because in this situation, there are only two cases. Either we accept to fight, or we remain slaves forever. I told you once, there are those who are slaves in their minds. They can only serve their master. And those people try every time to manipulate you. You must advise each other. Because every situation can be exploited by these enemies of the nation to try to discourage you, to demotivate you. So, you must advise each other and not pay attention to certain remarks, even on some media. Not everyone is obliged to be patriotic. You are the first patriots. You have decided to defend the homeland. There is nothing better than that. Those who want to support you, let them support you. Those who want to discourage you through writings, you must close your ears and move forward. As for those, we will fight them here.
So now they are coming with, the peaceful agenda in quotes. Whilst they are orchestrating plans in La Côte d'Ivoire, in Kenya, you see, whilst they are putting armored vehicles in the borders of Ghana, Côte d'Ivoire, and all this, and Benin. Whilst you are doing this, you are coming to say that you are here to reinstate peace and respect. Like, they don't understand. Peace and respect for where? Which is to work together to build a pragmatic relation based on mutual respect and respect for each country's sovereignty. We can collaborate, work together to address challenges and improve our relations, he said after the meeting. Work together and improve our relations. Well, let me continue. With the Minister of Foreign Affairs, the aim was to explore various areas and opportunities for cooperation to strengthen relations between the two partners, with several prospects for cooperation, including strengthening trade relations and security cooperation. Minister Karamako Jean-Marie Traoré welcomed this approach by the American president, who understood the need to send an envoy to the field to obtain first-hand information. The Burkina foreign minister also provided clarification on the vision and principle that has now guided the Burkina state in its cooperation relations. asserting that the Burkinabe authorities are committed to building strategic partnership that enable the building of a sovereign nation. So I read, this is in quote, "As Burkinabe, as Sahelians and as Africans, we want mutual respect for our sovereignty. Africa is a continent like any other, and Africans are human beings like any other. We want a change of perspective and interpretation for us to understand each other, to avoid frustrating rhetoric, and to build our relation on an egalitarian principle," the Burkinabe's foreign minister suggested to the American envoy. And I like this comment behind this particular post. So this one is from Africa Confidential, LOL. So after they tried propaganda and it failed, they are trying the peaceful approach now and pretending to have good intentions. Even the decorated slave who accused Captain Traoré of using their gold to protect himself has suddenly changed his tune. You think that was a coincidence? It's all a game plan. So what if the propaganda had succeeded and the majority of Africans had turned on Captain Ibrahim Traoré like the mistake we made with Gaddafi? Maybe by now they would have begun military action using ECOWAS to cripple and bombard Burkina and its military. Captain Ibrahim Traoré and Burkina Faso must be very careful. Good thing he didn't come out himself to receive this agent of the devil. He is sending the US a strong message that I don't trust you. It should stay that way. When dining with the devil, always use a long spoon. So Ibrahim Traoré used a long spoon. Instead of coming to the meeting by himself, he sent the foreign ministers to go and deal with them. Like, nah, you know, I have to hide a little bit. I have to protect myself because I don't trust these people. Before, they made some accusation on my name, and now they want to work in hand and saying that they want to respect. Nah, we don't deal like that no more. Nope, we are not running it like that. Nah. And this comment is coming from Rising Sun. He said, "This is a massive news and I am happy to read it. Burkina Faso know only betrayal from the West. There is a trust that needs to be built. Forget or trust them. Never forget or trust them." So yeah, ladies and gentlemen, this is what has been trending. The name has always been R6 and peace. I'm out.